this. It is February, which means it's American Heart Month. Starting today through the 14th, many are raising awareness about those living with congenital heart defects. And that's what brings us to this 3-year-old Forsyth County girl who has a heart of joy. Pull up a seat or two and meet Charlie. From the minute you meet her, you'll learn she loves her baby. It's that kind of love that parents Lindsay and Cameron echo for their firstborn.
Mommy, I love you. Pregnancy was normal, delivery, everything with that was normal.
What you wouldn't know is that 3 years ago, Charlie was fighting for her life.
Everything seemed to be okay. And then between just the change from labor and delivery to the mother-baby unit, we noticed just a weird skin color, and she kept making kind of a gurgling sound.
After a trip to Brenner's Children's Hospital, the doctor figured out what was wrong.
He said she has a heart defect, and we're getting ready to life flight her to Living Children's in Charlotte, and she's got to have open heart surgery. She was 3 days old.
Charlie has critical CHD, which stands for Congenital Heart Defect.
We were scared to death, that's for sure. We didn't know anything about it, and then all of a sudden you're just thrown into, okay, you've got this child with this defect and you've got to parent this. And so it was very scary.
The CDC says nearly 1 in 100 babies are born with CHD, and that it's the most common birth defect. Of those with it, 1 in 4 babies need surgery within their first year of life.
We definitely don't go a day without counting our blessings and knowing that we received a big blessing, with the fact that she's still here.
One surgery doesn't fix it all, and it varies person to person. For Charlie, she's had 3 surgeries. Most recently, they put in
a pacemaker.
Yeah, a pacemaker. Charlie is their little heart warrior.
We feel like Charlie just can't be unmatched with her little fiery spirit.
The family continues to raise money, make donations, and advocate online about CHD. Charlie is inspiring her family and everyone she meets along the way.
We try to do as much as we can to advocate for her because it is so unknown. CHD was not ever on our radar. It wasn't something we ever thought was going to be possible.
For Charlie, she doesn't skip a beat and is doing well. But as she gets older, it will be something her family needs to keep an eye on.
She has touched so many lives, and I know she's changed, our family's life. And, to get to witness and see how well she's doing and again, just how she affects people and changes lives, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That can be my child. We just take it as it comes, don't we? She's my girl.
Doesn't she just make you want to give her the biggest hug? I love her.
Is this like, because I hear about this, is this like the hole in the heart thing?
Kinda, it depends. So that's, I think the biggest thing is it covers such a wide a widespread, because you've got, just basically challenges or a defect in the heart and they have to go to surgery. So she has critical CHD, which basically meant she had to have it before that 1 year mark. So she wasn't even a year old. She 3 days old when she had hers. But the biggest thing from this is, again, each day that you're going through it, it could change. You don't know what to expect. Her pacemaker, in 9 years, she'll have to get another surgery to get that, basically its life is done. So it's replaced. So it's just a process.
It is a process, but I'm just glad she's okay.
Yeah.
She is precious.
Beautiful.
I just want to squeeze her. She's your baby
I
fever.
know. The other positive thing too is, so she also has already had another boy, and she's expecting that mother. And they say, there's a higher chance potentially of getting another child with it. And she said all clear, they should be good because they can do a high risk pregnancy, so they can get that checked out ahead of time. So
That's good.
all the kids are good to go.
All good things.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.